What is a miracle? I let forgiveness rest upon all things, for thus forgiveness will be given me. So, of course, this is, again, how forgiveness works, is that when you are forgiving everything else, you're forgiving the thoughts in your mind, and therefore you're forgiving yourself. You define yourself by everything you know, everything you see, everything you experience. This is all the definition of you. You, as in, even if you see yourself as a body, a person in the world, you see yourself as needing, say, food, needing support, needing parents, needing all of these things that go into and out in society, right? And so you need the whole society to be who you are. You need a whole world where the society is based on. You put the laws of safety around them, and you make, yes, they need food from farming and slaughtering and all this different stuff. And so you need a world with animals, with plants, because they require to eat. You need this weird idea about rain and water and all this stuff to support the ideas that you get the water you need because you need water to survive as a body, right? So you have all of this. All of this is defining you as you are defining it. You need it to define you. So in that same way, as you're forgiving it, all things, you're forgiving yourself. They go hand in hand. You're not actually separate. You're not actually different from it. This what you are is only a definition contained within the totality of what it is that you are. So this definition applied to all things is applied to this thought about yourself, this thought about yourself, this thought about the way you need support, this thought about your reality, this thought that you need for survival, this thought that you need because you're bored, this thought, that thought, and it's all thoughts. Because you can't really tell if something exists out there. All you have is your sensory perceptions feeding information into your brain. And even that, you can't really tell outside of your own head if anything's outside of your own head. It's like, how do you know this isn't all just in your head? So, again, we're applying forgiveness to everything, to everyone. Because we don't even know if they actually exist outside of our heads or inside our heads. And you don't need to know. And the truth of the matter is it's not inside our little noggins. This little noggin is inside of the big mind, the Christ consciousness. That it's all inside it. And it sure looks real. You can even ask yourself, is it real? You can look at it. Am I dreaming? You're like, I must not be dreaming. It's not quite like a dream, is it? Not quite like a dream, but it is a dream. Because the mind has far more powerful, the Christ mind has far more power than this little mind. This little mind's just allotted a little percentage, tiny little bit, to make it seem as if this occurrence is really happening. And that's all it's needed. And so that miracle, again, is kind of popping that bubble of this noggin to recognize what it is outside of that noggin. It's a good word, noggin. Is it even a word? I'm sure it's in the dictionary somewhere. I think it's Swedish or something. Anyway, the experience is rather disorienting, and that's kind of a good sign. Because just like the miracle, it switches it up, flips it over. You want to be disoriented because that means you're starting to flip. You're starting to switch. You're like, this world seems a little weird. Well, you're standing sideways, sir. You need some help. Flip over.